These are games that you might don't know, but are still pretty damn sweet.
Oh! Already a 6th review, and we're going for...
Sweet!
Dude, what the hell was that? We're going for a Sega Saturn game. But you might wonder to yourself, dude, isn't the Sega Saturn fucking lame? Nope, it's not. I fucking love the Sega Saturn. I wish I could marry it. I love this console so much, I got 3 of them, and 2 exactly identical. For some reason, it came out almost a year before the PlayStation and brought real free 3D games on home consoles. And my first 2 games for this system were Nights in the Dreams, but it would be pointless to review this one, and the one in which we're interested today, Exhumed, or as the Americans know it,
Power Slave. Now, what's the drive?
or as the Japanese know it,
Teileki, Najinayu, Faramono Fukutsu.
but that is pretty racist, of course. And now it's time for laughing at a French guy's accent. When I was younger, I used to think the name of the game was actually Exhumed. Exhumed. So what is so special about Exhumed? Well, it seems to be some kind of duplicate 3 taking place in ancient Egypt. The story will remind you of Stargate, and actually it's the Duplicate 3D engine that runs the game. Power Slave or Exhumed has also been released for the PC as well, but it has nothing to do with the game we're going to review. The graphics were pretty amazing and smooth at the time, especially for a home console. Oh god, I love you Sega Saturn. But that's not just a good old school first-person shooter. It's the fucking best! Sorry Duke, but you can eat my piece of cake. I know that Duke is a huge classic, but it hasn't the depth of Exhumed.
Why is that?
Because the core of the game is not just to get to the end of the level, because the world is open to explore, exactly like a Metroid game or the latest Castlevania games. You know, you have a little to explore until you get an upgrade that will open you a new part of the world, etc, etc, until you finally get to the end level. Isn't it the best way to design a game?
Yes, it is.
But wait! In a first-person shooter? But I thought that the first game of this kind was Metroid Prime and it was called a first-person adventure. Fucking noob! Exhumed is the first-person adventure game. Try it and you'll be very surprised how this game resembles Metroid Prime. It's the same kind of backtracking. Heh, you even have additional energy tank to collect.
I love you, Sega Saturn. I love you.
You got a lot of action, traps just like an Indiana Jones movie. I mean a good Indiana Jones movie. A lot of platforming, great light effects, a shitload of exploration, enemies fighting each other, 3 different endings, but that's not the best part. What I love the most in this game is the upgrades you actually get, like the Ikumtet sandals. You just get muddy shoes and then you jump higher? Awesome! And finally you get the ability to fucking fly! Enemies are total win, like the spiders that explode like tomatoes in funny sound. Really big flies, half-naked guys with dog's head. Half-naked guys with dog's head. Where did they come up with this stuff? From ancient Egypt, dumbass! And this game has camels. Funny camels. Why? Let's ask him. Have you heard that? He screams like you're hurting the fucking nuts. You will have to play a shitload of hours to complete the game with the real ending. Trust me, this is one of the deepest and longest shooters I've ever played in terms of content.
I love you, Sega Saturn.
So if you're a girlfriend, you might as well just dump her right now. Trust me, you'll thank me later. The variety of weapons is stunning too, the boss battles are epic, there's just too much to say! The difficulty can be seriously frustrating, but that only makes the game better. No noobs allowed! Underrated and forgotten are the 2 words that makes me think of this game and of the Sega Saturn. And it's a damn shame! Exhumed has been released for the PlayStation as well? Why haven't I mentioned that before? Because I'm a fucking Sega Saturn fanboy. Or as they say in Japanese,
Sega Saturn.
but that is again pretty racist. If you think that this game is not worth your attention because the graphics look dated, then let me tell you that you're a big, fat, graphic whore! But wait! This game wasn't very from the past. I mean, in my theme song it says,
It's gonna take you back to the past.
and the Sega Saturn just came out too early to be considered a classic console, right? Wait a minute! I'm not the fucking nerd! I'm not the angry video game nerd! This is my show, not a ripoff! Exactly! You're watching
The games that you might don't know, but are still pretty damn sweet.